Hi, I'm Elena with Castle Shannon Revitalization, and we're here today with David Bitso of Hollis and Germann Music to learn a little bit more about his store. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for coming by.
No problem. So we wanted to ask you a couple of things. There are a lot of music stores in Shannon. What separates your store?
Well, our store specializes in woodwind and brass instruments. There are some terrific music stores in the area. They specialize in maybe guitars, basses, and keyboard instruments, drums. Over here at Hollis and Germann Music, we specialize in woodwind instruments and the repair of woodwind and brass instruments. You can see saxophones, clarinets, flutes, trumpets, trombones, and everything in between, like oboes and bassoons, that you won't see at some of the other music stores in town. And we carry all of the accessories that go along with them.
What do you do on a daily basis to help the music community?
Well, I think we're a really good resource in the community for providing quality used and new instruments, a great rental program, and a lot of accessories that you can see here around the store that we have that anybody can come in and purchase at any time.
What about the beginning music, the beginning musician? How do you help out that student?
Well, every year there are literally hundreds of students in the area that go back to school as fourth graders and they get their first chance at playing an instrument. And that's a really, really cool experience for a fourth grader. And the way to do that is to start them with an instrument via a rental program. And we've got a really, really good rental program here for as little as $20 a month. Parent can come in or go online and they can come into the store and rent an instrument from us. And we deliver the instrument to the school. It's a quality instrument, and we check them all over before they go out the door. We deliver them to the school, and we get the students started off on the right foot with a really, really good instrument. And then we work with the band directors at the schools and students and the parents to make sure that the instrument stays in good condition. We repair it when needed. We provide accessories for the parents to come in and buy for their children. And we continue doing that process all the way through as they go through elementary, middle school, and high school in the local area.
So the students and the beginners are covered. What about adults or professional musicians?
Yeah, and I've always thought music is a lifetime activity. And you can go to any music store here and you'll see young students and older adults coming through. And that's, you know, just the way it is here at Hollis and Germann too. We have a client base that is here. We have symphony members that come in all the time, people from the River City Brass Band, a lot of community bands that are around the area, and then the high school kids all come in that are playing. Local universities have many, many students sent our way to get their instruments fixed. So we provide a great service for a very, very wide range of people in the area, student musicians through professional.
Yeah, it seems like there are a lot of options.
Yeah, there really are.
What about if I have an instrument in my family for many, many years and we're not sure what to do with it?
Right,
How can you help? Great
question, because there's a lot of that happens around here. Hardly a week goes by when we don't have a couple of instruments show up. I've had this in my attic for, this clarinet for years. And, you know, we're thinking about maybe selling it, or we have a neighbor whose child wants to get started, and can you take a look at it? Sure. And that's what we do here. We look at the instrument and assess what it needs to get up and running. And because there's nothing like, you know, frustration but trying to play an instrument that's not in good working condition. And we take care of that here, and we will give you an option to get the instrument fixed, get it up in playing condition. You might want to sell it. We may be interested in buying it from you too, and we resell them here at the store. You can consign an instrument here, or you can just sell it. We fix it, and you can give it to somebody, whatever you want to do with it. But we'll help you make the determination what's best for the customer.
Is there anything else you wanted to talk about or show us while we're here?
Sure. We'd love to have you take a look around the store. We've got a brand new facility down here in the Stoner Center, and we're really, really proud of what we're able to do. And I hope we can take some time you can see what actually goes on in some of the other areas of our store.
Sure. Okay. Let's check it out.
Okay, in this area of the store, we have 6, 7 benches where each of our repair people can do their work. Right now we're stopping at the bench of, this is Don Hollis. He's the owner of Hollis and Germann Music. And let's see what you're working on now.
This is an oboe from a professional musician, actually from Ohio. And she was playing and actually dropped her horn the other day, so she brought it to the hospital to have it fixed. So there's bent keys and that sort of thing we have to straighten up to get it going again for her.
So it's not only like the little fourth grader that accidentally dropped their clarinet. That happens to older people too?
That's correct. We all do it.
Well, yeah, me included. Okay, so you're taking apart this instrument, and it looks pretty complicated. I don't know. How does it all go back together? How do you
There's lots of
remember?
pieces. We'll figure it out.
You'll figure it out.
We've done it enough times.
Yes. Okay, so you know where everything goes back
That's for
together
sure.
again.
Right.
That's great. Good. So, and right behind Dawn, if you can bring the camera back here. Here's Dean Hollis, and Dean is working on, what do you have there?
This is a tenor saxophone from a local school, and we get summer repairs from all the schools since they're not using them right now, so we try to take care of all their instruments. I'm changing pads, doing dent work, whatever maintenance this particular saxophone needs.
Right, and the key to that is maintenance. We encourage all students to really take good care of their instruments, and we offer lots of suggestions on how to take care of instruments. And the important thing is that every instrument ought to get in for a checkup, just like you would change the oil in your car. You want to come in and make sure everything is working right and everything is fine-tuned. And so that's what Dean is doing. And over the summertime is a great time to do that. So thanks. Appreciate that. Okay. And we can swing the camera around over here. And Elena, we've got a sousaphone getting worked on, and this is Tim.
Hi.
Tim, what's going on with the sousaphone today?
Today we're polishing it up. Yesterday we had to replace some parts. This lead pipe was severely damaged to the point it could not be repaired, so we had to purchase a new one. And the one we purchased was brass, so it was yellow in color. So we have a plating process here, so we silver plated it and then reinstalled it, soldered it all together. Now we have to clean it up and make it look like a new instrument.
Wow. Now, okay, I'm going to just, for the heck of it, I'm going to take your nice sousaphone here. And I know it goes on like this.
Don't touch it.
That's really, really cool. And I'll wipe it off for you when we're done. But you know what? When I go to a football game on a Friday night, there's something missing. What's going on with that?
Yeah, that's the next component.
The next
We'll
component.
be fixing the bell, yeah.
Oh,
putting
the
it on
bell
it, too.
goes up
Yeah.
here. Okay, so there's a big bell that goes on that helps project the sound out, and we do clean that and take good care of those too. And I promise, after we're done with our interview today, I'll come over and wipe the sousaphone
All
down
right.
for you. Okay. Thanks for being a good
Thank
sport
you.
about that. All right. Come on back here and we'll take a look at another instrument. Okay, now we've got a student trombone that came into the store, and you can look nice and closely up here and see some of these dents. I'm not sure if you can catch all of this. There's some pretty good dents going on, and we'll take some of our tools like this and roll out some of the dents here, okay, and we'll have these other dent rollers here that will go up and down and take out all the dents of the instrument. We'll pull the slides. This slide right here is really, really hard to get out. So we have instruments that'll pull the slide out and get it apart. And this is called a rotor right here. And if I move that, it's really sluggish at this point, and it's going to need a good cleaning. So we can take this horn all apart. We don't have the slide here right now. That's another part of the instrument that gets cleaned and serviced and realigned. But it's a good couple of hours to get that done and get the instrument up and running again. But by August, we'll have all the instruments that we have here in the store back in schools, and for another season of marching band and concert band and jazz band and all the fun things that kids do in music.